Hello everyone, I hope you all are good, doing well. So today we are here with another theme, and the theme of today's topic is wildfire in California and the status of forest fire in India. So this wildfire in California and Los Angeles in USA, we are seeing this since the beginning of this year. So today is 22nd of Jan 2025 and we are covering this theme in our today's lecture. So this lecture is prepared by me. My name is Shama. Time and again I always emphasize, whatever you guys are reading, first you have to connect it with your syllabus, be it UPSC or be it PCS examination. So here we can connect in this topic in our prelims examination with geography as well as environment section. And if I talk about means, we can connect it with GS paper 1 and GS paper 3. In GS paper 1 section of geography, in GS paper 3 in the section of environment we can connect it. If I talk about the essay papers, there might be some theme like act locally and think globally to secure sustainable future. So suppose if this theme is given, so you can use this fodder or this information in this kind of a essay also. So without further delaying, let's start our lecture. So first of all, we all are aware that this wildfire in California are recurring and intensifying. And we all know that this wildfire is putting a significant environmental and economic as well as social impact. So first we are going to look here what are the causes and causes for the cause as well as the impact of wildfire in California. So here the first cause which I have written, that is lightning strike. So this lightning strike, it ignites dry vegetation like trees, grasses, and it trigger uncontrollable fires, especially when it's combined with the strong wind. And this is common during the dry season. If I talk about the climate change, and especially in terms of California, we can see in last two winter we saw heavy rainfall promoting vegetation growth, and this unusual dry wet winter of 2024 and 25 have dried out vegetation in Los Angeles, turning it into fuel for wildfire. So there we are seeing there is a rise in a global temperature over year has led to the warmer spring and summer, and such condition is somehow being the reason for this wildfire. Next, the role of one wind, which I request you to keep in mind, and you should know its characteristic as well and the origin from where it flow, and for your prelims examination. So the name of this wind here we can see, that is Santa Ana wind. So this wind is what it originate from a high pressure in Great Basin and blow hot and dry air from east to west, following down towards the Pacific coast. So whatever I said, you have to keep in mind. So if I give you in short what are the characteristic of Santa Ana winds, so you can just remember Santa Ana winds are strong, dry and warm winds that blow from Great Basin towards Southern California. So this wind increase in a speed dry out vegetation, making them a key factor in spreading wildfire quickly. So this is how we can see the role of this wind in this wildfire incidents. So the next we are seeing here, that is a human intervention. So nearly 85% of all forest fire across USA somehow is done by the human, either deliberately or accidentally, and this is what something it is according to the US Forest Service, this 85% of forest fire I'm saying. So the next we can see here another, like we can see impact of wildfire. If we have to cover, then like we have seen this four causes, that is lightning strike, climate change, Santa Ana wind, human intervention. So if I talk about the impact of wildfire, the economic cost is very much known. Like we have seen, like many houses are burned, so there are a lot of loss, like destruction of life and property has happened. If I talk about the air pollution, we can see like the small particulate matter, that is PM, and also acid, organic and chemical and metal, along with dust and allergies. And apart from that, we can see toxic pollutant. Wildfire smoke is a mixture of hazardous air pollutant, be it PM, that is particulate matter 2.5, be it ozone, be it aromatic hydrocarbon. So these all are somehow is lethal for the human life and health. So the next we are seeing the next point of impact, that is land degradation. So as high temperature consume all nutrients and vegetations from land, leaving it barren and infertile. The next point is loss of biodiversity. So forest ecosystem, plant, animal species have been severely affected, and it's like this fire is threatening long-term ecological balance as well. So if I talk about the next point here, that we can see, that is intensifying climate change. So by releasing large quantities of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases because of this wildfire, it is intensifying further the climate change. Next we can see environmental loss, that is result in the loss of timber, biodiversity, and because of this there like it is also impacting tourism and all. So these are the impact which you have to keep in mind. And it is not only like this impact, you can also use when you want to write about the reason or the impact of wildfire or the impact of forest fire in India. So you can use this point also in that section. So now we are going to see this forest fire and what is the status of forest fire in India, as well as the reason behind the forest fire. So if I have to simply explain what is a forest fire. Forest fire is an uncontrolled fire that destroys large part of the forest. So we are seeing here that forest fire prone region, if I talk, then according to Indian State Forest Report 2019, you can update 2023 report has been published also. So you can update it here. That is around 21.67% of India's geographical area is forest. And of that, forest in Assam, Mizoram, Tripura have been identified as extremely forest prone area, and dry deciduous forests are highly susceptible to the severe fire. So now let us have a look what are the reason behind this forest fire in India. So we know there can be two kind of a reason, that is natural reason and anthropogenic reason. Even while reading the reason of California, you can further divide in this part also. So lightning, we have seen that lightning strike, power, cable, trees, rocks can produce a spark and trigger the forest fire. Volcanic eruption, like a hot magma in the earth crust, usually expel out of lava during volcanic eruption, and because of this nearby fields they start or land start a kind of a fire. And next we are seeing here the heat pattern, like increased temperature due to the global warming make the forest more vulnerable to forest fire. So rising atmospheric temperature and dryness make favorable circumstances for a fire to start. Lack of soil moisture, the dryness in the soil trigger the fire in a forest. So example, the recent Uttarakhand wildfire that we have seen. So next I have provided here the map, and this map this map shows the reason which is which are the high prone to forest fire. So while writing your mains answer, you can use this map. You can highlight the reason of that boundary MP, you can highlight the northeastern region, you can highlight the Uttarakhand side of region, that Himalayan side, like Tarai region I could say, where we are seeing this deciduous forest. So you can use there. So the next point we are seeing here, that is mitigations and adaptations. So here what we can do, like what all steps we can have in order to mitigate this kind of a disaster. So proactive land management, increase the use of uncontrolled burns to reduce excess vegetation and create natural fire breaks. So we can use in terms of California also, like if you are writing in terms of a California wildfire, and even you can use this mitigating impact in terms of India's forest fire. Next we can see community preparedness, improved early warning system, evacuation plan, fire resistance infrastructure. So we have to work on that. Next, invest in a renewable energy, like we have to use clean energy sources to address the root cause of climate change and reduce greenhouse gas emission. Reforestation and restoration, we have to restore fire damaged landscape with fire resistant and native species to stabilize ecosystem. Water resource management, we have to develop strategies to optimize optimize water use and preserve critical resources during drought condition. In terms of like, you can use the above point also in terms of India, like proactive land management we can do, community preparedness we can have. So here in India, specific measure, community led forest management program we can have. We can invest in advanced firefighting equipment, training to that people, like there should not be any vacancy, or the human resources should be available. Afforestation and sustainable land use policies we can use. Here, like global call for action on climate change. So in order to reduce, like we have to reduce greenhouse gas emission to mitigate climate risk. Apart from that, we have to use renewable energy resources and sustainable practice. International treaties like Paris Agreement, like every year we are seeing COP meeting, but somehow there's a, like it's never being fulfilled. The amount which they have decided to fulfill, that has not been fulfilled. The target which country take on their head to fulfill, sometimes we see delay in that. So we have to be very vigilant, we have to be very active, and proactively we have to take this climate change as a serious concern and work over it. So in conclusion, we can see that this act locally, think globally. I suggest you all to pause for a second and think about this I could say this phrase. You have to think, and suppose the question came in essay, how you are going to write this kind of a topic. So there was a one very important terms in terms of a forest fire in California and Los Angeles, and this term was in news also. So like time and again UPSC has this habit of asking questions from, like picking the word and asking like this word explain what. So yeah, what is the meaning of this word? So here I request you to know the meaning of this word, that is hydroclimate whiplash. So this, what is this? Let's have a look. So this hydroclimate whiplash is a rapid swings between intensely wet and dangerous dry weather that is increasing worldwide. So already we have seen why the California, like we see the California is first having a kind of a rainfall. The rainfall is increasing, then suddenly we are seeing the role of Santa Ana wind that is drying the vegetation. So you can understand the both situation where like the repeated switch between two prolonged extreme that is like wet season, and the another is a dry season. So this is somehow being the reason, or it is being said that this is one of the reason for wildfire in California. So like we can see in the condition, like in the early 2024 California season was predominantly wet, and this condition aided the growth of vegetation. Then we are seeing that we are having a kind of a dry and drought like condition. So dry condition in California, like with, and it's a combination with the Santa Ana wind, creating the perfect condition for intense wildfire. So here I hope you can connect this all topic, how the wet in the early 2024 Californian season having a very wet situation, so that aided in the growth of vegetation. Then we are seeing the dry and drought like condition. Then again we are seeing the role of Santa Ana wind. So this is how you have to connect all the topic when you are reading in terms of a when you are having a like this kind of a topic. So I hope you have understood a bit whatever I have explained here. So that's all for today. Hope to see you soon. Till then, take care. Thank you. And if you like this lecture, don't forget to share with your family and friend. Do hit the like button so that I be motivated, and I came every day with a new theme with respect to our examination. So that's all from my side. Till then, take care.